Okay, so let's get into the last step of putting this together for today. So in this one, we're going to be focusing on how to import your music, your recording, and then create your first edit, which will just be lining up the music as best you can. So in this case, I don't have a song already started, so I'm gonna enter a studio. In your case, if someone's already shared the collaboration, you'll open up that collaboration and sorry, the internet's going slow. Okay, so you'll open up that collaboration and then you'll everyone will import into that same song. So you don't want to, or that same project. You don't want to create like a new project for each person. If you are the person collaborating, make sure that everybody has access to the project, and you can do that by the share thing here. And you can, for example, you should be able to just start typing people's names, and it'll pull them up as long as they are in the UHI group. So make sure everybody gets the code. All right. So now I made my recordings on voice memos on my iPhone. No matter what device you recorded on, there's ways to share. You can always hit the share button and do like you can send it as an email, as a message. You could probably put it in your drive. In my case, I have all Apple stuff, so I just airdropped it to myself. So I airdropped it from my phone to my computer. I recommend that you do this work on a computer. It's easier than doing it like on your phone or on a tablet. Okay, so there's two ways to import something. You can actually go to import file and then choose your file, or you can come to mine are just in my downloads, um, and so I can drag and drop them in. Now I like to do mine in score order, so that means the first violin will be on top, then second violin, then viola, cello, bass, like that. It doesn't really matter where you situate yourself yet, because it's gonna drop it in, and then we're gonna edit a little bit. So the first thing I'm gonna do is find out where on my violin one part where the counting goes. So remember, click, 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 and I counted along with 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's find that. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can see it a little better. You can kind of even see the little waves. I bet it's around there.
Back here.
Maybe this one.
It's hard to do. Ready? 2, 3.
Oh, there it is. Right here. So I'm going to put it right about where that started. I'm going to make sure it's highlighted. I'm going to right click, split region, and delete. And then I'm just going to drag it over back towards the beginning. Maybe not on the first spot, because I did want to leave room for someone. Maybe someone counted 1. Mine started on 2, so I want to leave a little space. Alrighty, so then I'll go on to my next part. So that was violin 1, and I did the violin 1 part twice, so I'm going to drag it in, create a second one, and I'm actually just going to mute. I'm gonna solo this one. So now I can only hear this one. When you put the headphones on, it's like you can only hear this one. Or I could have just clicked mute on that one. So let me find where it counts off in here.
Two.
Okay, so again, it was right around there. Okay, and I'm going to highlight it, right click, split region, delete the first part, and just like we did before, I'm going to try to kind of line it up. It may not be exact. Then I'm going to do the same for the next one. So I'll do violin 2. And this will be the last one I do for our example for now, but just so you get the hang of how it works. Again, I'm going to solo this one, not that one. So these two are muted. They're kind of translucent. And this one is bold. So let's see.
Play on Smart Music. 2, 3.
Oops, sorry. I don't know.
2.
Okay, so it's right around there.
2.
All right, right click, split region, delete the first part, and drag it back to the beginning. Now, roughly, they should all be close to the same spot because I, said 2 around the same time. Let's just see. You can kind of see where the waves are. They may not be absolutely correct, but let's just see how that turned out with the first go.
2, 3.
Okay, it's close. I may need to do some editing on the violin two part where it comes in, but it got close, and I could also trim little bits here and there, and maybe over here. But we'll work on that in the editing phase. Hopefully, this much made sense. Now, the important thing here is it should automatically save when you exit the studio, but I would, just to be safe, make sure you click save. And once you've clicked save, then your contribution to the group's piece will come together. In the next video, I'll show you how to do actual editing. And I just want to stress, this isn't going to be a perfect science. It's, we're playing remotely from each other. This is never going to be the way to create music completely, at least in the way orchestras, kind of perform music. But it's a fun tool to learn, and there's lots of good stuff we can learn from it. So that's it. Hope you got that, and let me know if you have